my screen, right? Can you confirm?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, I
awesome,
can.
awesome, awesome. So hey, so let's I open this original file and let's keep the original. And yeah, this is what I would do, or in general, any professional will do. Keep original intact and start with a new sheet. It's yeah. Okay, yeah, here is original. So I will rename it, say analysis, ORIGINNAL-ANALYSIS. So yes, so here I think I quickly browse through, so I have an understanding. So even before getting into anything, I will start cleaning the thing. And again, this requires a lot of cleaning this time, at least this file, the way I saw, because it's not ready for Tableau yet. It has to be clean data. So, and again, the reason why I'm deleting all these is, once I apply this filter, when I browse through, I know everything is blank, so there is no data. So all these extras, I will select them all at once.
Right.
Yeah, this is all extra. There is no data inside it. So I just delete them all. So selecting,
Yeah,
selecting.
I don't know why QuickBooks does all the
Oh
empty.
no, this is nothing. I mean, I've seen bigger files, big systems, ERP systems. This is very normal. Lots of extras. I should show you mine. The $1 million or maximum capacity Excel can handle files. Lots of these things. So once you develop a procedure, it's yeah, like all you have to do is a standard format, and that's why we are doing this video so that you can refer it in the future. One thing I kind of glance through. So here is the name of the customer, right?
Correct.
21st Century Ed, and here is also the same name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is even if I delete this, I am not losing anything because the information is there, right?
Correct.
Awesome, awesome. Next thing is, okay, so in that case, since the original is intact, I'm going to just delete it. And the way I understand is for each of this customer, right from 2021 until 2024, all the transactions are listed, right?
Correct.
Yeah, forecast. Okay, awesome. And again, everything is only invoice, right? There is no, oh, so there is credit memo also. Okay, let's check that. For now, I'm going to delete it, this first one. And let's go to invoice or credit memo. Oops. Oh, the credit memo gone. Maybe something is going on. So if I did undo, I'm just curious to see what credit memo is. Oh, so there are 3 of them.
Yeah, they may have just been credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think it is okay to delete it or just keep it? Maybe keep it, huh?
Either way, yeah. It probably
Okay.
won't
Okay.
affect the data too much, but
Okay. 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 Yeah. Hey,
but
I think that's
we could
important.
delete it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, when I check over here, there is nothing. So I don't think there is any harm in deleting it. Let's check
right.
and to simplify everything. Yeah. So again, when I do that, come back. Awesome. Looks like the credit memo is here.
Yep.
Awesome. So the type, okay, so most of them are invoice. And here are the customer names. Now let's clean. I think these, next part, I understand these calculations now. So here is your quantity. Let's go all the way up, Control Shift up. Yeah, and these are the things I used to teach in my Business Stats 1, Business Stat 2, and Data Analytics 2400 when I teach the initial Excel. But this is a unique one and I have done these a lot. Yeah. So again, the way I understand, here is your item that was sold by this customer, and this was the memo given, and this is the quantity of the item that was sold, and
Correct.
price per quantity, and this is the total. And the everything in here is this number plus this number equal to this, right? So it's more of a cumulative.
I
Yeah,
believe that the number
yeah,
on the balance I think is the running total. So
running total. Okay, plus one.
if you have the quantity times
Hmm.
the sales price, then
Yeah.
that gives you the total amount. So
Oh, you mean the balance?
yeah, I believe the
Oh, no,
balance
no,
is
no,
a
no, no, no.
running.
I will tell you. So the amount is quantity times the total is your amount.
Yeah.
You see, this is the one. And the
Yep.
balance is cumulative. So you add previous
Yes.
total plus the current amount that gives you this. So it's more of a cumulative thing. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's
Yep.
the only takeaway, right? Okay.
Correct.
Awesome. Other than that, I think everything is clean. So if I had to process and trying to do what the averaging and everything you do, there are easy ways. So here is an easy way. So again, I want you to double check in this customer name. So when I added this filter, made this bigger, can you confirm all these are customer name? Is there any typo in any customer name and any customer name is doubled up?
Nope. That looks correct
Yeah.
so
So
far.
again, Yeah, so action support group is different, action target is different, actual source is different, right? All these are different, right?
Yep.
So there
Yep.
is no typo, no space, no comma, nothing.
That's
Awesome.
correct.
Awesome. Awesome. So in that case, here is what I would do. I will unselect all, select the blanks, and this is what I'm getting, blanks. And again, these are all the totals. So I'm not worried about these.
Mm-hmm.
So for this is the trickiest. This is the trickiest. Yeah. Again, if I, yeah, so let me do this. Control Shift down. No worries. Yeah. All I'm going to do is, and this is the end of Excel, delete rows. Give it some time. Maybe I overdid it, but don't worry. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it always takes a
trying to
minute.
delete the million, but no, not worry. Maybe I think I overdid it. Now I know. If I have to redo it, I'll do it slightly differently. But let this finish. It's trying to delete a million rows and lots of columns. So maybe yeah. Don't worry. This happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe this is a learning for you also because the video is being recorded. So next time, if you have to do it, you do it the second way.
Yeah. No, this is awesome. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Sure.
I normally don't, when they ask me for the last 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
it usually isn't this much. So I didn't
Yeah.
know exactly how I needed to
Yeah.
sort it.
Yeah.
But essentially,
yeah.
as you'll say, the marketing wanted to know the customers from the last 3 years. And there's some, if you've noticed, we haven't even done any work in 2024. And so we're trying to start a marketing campaign based off of their averages. So
yeah. Lots of good tricks I'm going to show you, especially using pivot table. Yeah, lots. Yeah. And these are simplest of all and directly applicable. Yeah, I think I did the worst mistake I could. So let me just, oh man, but if I, no. I have lots of other Excel files open. So let's wait.
No problem. We're fine.
Sure.
Well, while we're waiting, I could talk to you about our business a little bit.
Oh, sure.
So this is actually a business my dad had started in 1995.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, quite a while ago. Almost 30 years, man. That's awesome.
And in 2021, I have two other brothers. My dad kind of stepped down and my brothers and myself took over the company. And we kind of expanded. We've had each year since 2021, we've had a 20% growth.
Oh, that's amazing. So you guys, all your brothers are kind of modernizing it based on your recent learnings and so on. So modernizing is the key. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. And you are using this analysis also. Yeah, which is awesome.
So I've been going to school for finance. And so that's where I naturally took over finance. I have a brother that does the estimating and job planning and another brother that's more over sales and marketing. So,
okay. Awesome.
But we do printing. We do print for lots of businesses here in the Valley. So
yeah, that's awesome. And the Valley is growing. Expect a lot more companies here.
Yeah.
So you are in good place. Yeah. Or if you can try to modernize, also add some kind of PDF printing thing. And you can try to, well, especially for this data analysis, I mean, right now there are no immediate solutions available, but this can be done automatically. Yeah, other thing is transaction wise. So all the printed one. LLMs is the solution, a large language model. But again, it's a different one. Yeah. Well, printing wise, I think, just do your best to modernize. I think that should be good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey, I think it did it. Perfect. Yeah. So assuming all the unnecessary things are gone. And again, this is always ifs and buts. So if nothing works, we can always come back. Yeah. So I'm okay. Oh, wow. Awesome. It did.
Oh, yeah.
So from whatever 40,000 is 37,731. So lots of blanks are gone. Yes. So in that case, again, quick check, and this is a must. Yeah. Even in data, my 2400 class, when I show them all these analysis, this is exactly what I do. I spend first 20 to 30 minutes showing, explaining, understanding the data and applying these filters and checking if everything is clean. So 2, everything is clean. There is no typos, no extra blanks, which is good. Date wise, this can be tricky because if the list is long, in this filter, it kind of exaggerates. So, but this is looking good to me. So I am not worried. Number wise, yeah, everything is clean number.
Yeah, they're just invoice numbers.
Yeah, invoice numbers. And again, I see blank. So I'm curious now, what is a blank in this one?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there are just too many, or maybe Excel is, yeah, it's going slow. No worries. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's see now. Dates is good. Numbers. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. It's 30, almost 38,000 data points. And once you start video call and recording, your computer is expected to go slow. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So although there are no, you see, there are no invoice numbers, but it's a hard data and it looks like these are credits, or maybe negative. So there is no, reference will be gone. In fact, at this point, reference doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to, the balance doesn't make sense because we have deleted a lot. So I'm sure lots of mess up has happened, but no worries. Yeah. So there are not a lot of blanks in these, and looks like this is some kind of good data from CareXM and one more. So I'm not going to delete the number from here. Later on, while our doing pivot analysis, if we face an issue, we can come back. But good to know that within this, there are 6 blanks. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming back. So number is done. And now there is memo. Gus. Okay, so that's the memo. I don't see anything wrong. No blank, which is a good news. Okay. Yeah, recording will always slow down any computer. Okay, this is also clean. Items, clean, no blank. Quantity, negative, least to highest. Again, nothing wrong other than that. So standard numbers, same is the sale price. Oh, there are blanks. I think I'm assuming it's related to the blanks we saw, but let's check. These are good to observe and note down that there are some blanks.
Yeah, I'm making notes as you talk.
Yeah, and any anomalies. In fact, there is only one blank over here, which looks normal to me. And again, the amount is 0, so even if we delete, nothing will go. But I'm not. If there is something hard, good entry, I am not a fan of deleting it unless later on, if it faces issue, we can always come back. And pivot charts will be automatically updated, so we shouldn't be worried. Okay, so this is the one. So least, that is -2300. Okay, awesome. And yeah, as we discussed, the references, the balance is gone, which I will expect because we deleted lots of those totals. And at this point, we know exactly what that balance is. So I'm not worried. We can always create that cumulative based on whatever segmentation we have. So I'm going to delete it. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to save this. It might take 30 seconds or so. Oh, no, even less. Good. Yeah. So important thing done. Now, and again, this is modern data analysis. I'm going to select all from left to right and Control Shift all the way. Oh, sorry, something got clicked. Shouldn't have happened. No worries. Yeah. Left to right and then top to bottom. Okay, everything is selected. I prefer converting everything. This is a table, but in Excel world, it may not be a table. So I'm selecting all and going to this home, styles, and say format as table. Yeah.
Yep.
So technically you are making it Excel, you're telling Excel that it's really a table. And awesome. Now it's in Excel world also it's a table. Yeah, Excel is recognized as a table. Technically, if you ask what the difference, not major difference, but for Excel further processing, it has to be a table. Other thing is I'm seeing some errors. So looks like these numbers, Excel is recognizing these as text. And for us, it should be a number.
Right.
Well, technically, does this number make sense? It is just a number given, but it's still a numerical value, right? It's a number reference to certain transaction.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like 1 to 10. So if we sort based on increasing order, decreasing order, it doesn't make sense, right? It's just a number given to the transaction, invoice number, something like that, right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, in that case, let's keep it as text because it's a number, but it is a category. A numerical. What do you say? Numerical value category.
Yeah, it's just
nominal. It's a nominal value. Yeah. So
yes.
in data analysis is nominal. So yeah, let's ignore ones because it has to be ignored. In that case, let's ignore everything.
And if you notice, just in case you ask, if you notice that there's duplicates of the invoice number.
Oh, okay.
The reason.
Yeah.
On some, the reason for that is because of how it was invoiced.
Okay.
It's, for example, on that 19277, there could be multiple pieces, but on one invoice.
Okay. In that case, let's keep it. And again, that is a good number. So again, although it's a number, it's still a nominal value.
Right. Yeah. And like I charge them, for example.
Sure.
I wasn't worried to pull out like the handling or shipping because in the end, I'm still billing that.
Yeah.
To the customer. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, now is the fun part. Yeah. So click anywhere in this table because it's a table now. In Excel sense, it's a table. Then go to insert and insert a pivot table. Have you used this before? I'm sure you have. Have you used it before? Oh, okay. So this is what I would go for. Yeah. Well, by default, it takes on a separate. Yeah. Let's go on a new sheet.
The part I didn't know how to do is to separate the blanks. So that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's the data cleaning, data wrangling and cleaning. That's what you do. Now should be straightforward, right? So here, what are you looking for?
So I'm looking for total jobs by customer.
Okay, so name goes here, and jobs. Okay, jobs makes sense. Now there are multiple ways. Yeah. So again, if we go,
it would be memos under that in that case. So
memo. Okay. Memo is the jobs, right?
Yeah. So like the total, for example, at 21st century, I want that total amount. So if that's, I don't know how many that is.
Okay. Yeah.
30 jobs and then getting a total and then divided by their total invoice amount.
Okay. So tell me if this is right. So you see, these are the list of all your customers and I averaged the amount per customer.
Yep.
So we can verify. And again, I might be totally wrong, but again, this is something you have to figure out. I mean, you have to work around and figure out. So let's say 21st, this guy. So yeah, or maybe to simplify, I'm just going to filter and say 21st. Yes, amount is what I'm looking for. So average is 174. So that 60 isn't correct. No problem. We'll find out why 60.
Yeah, the 174.
Yeah, this looks
there we
correct.
go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, the 174 is the number I was looking for. Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep,
so this is one. Yeah. So this is one you did, right? Same thing. If you want to see how many transactions have been done or how many of these have been done, here is a trick, my friend. Go to drag the same thing amount again and here, and instead of sum, go value field and say count.
Count. Perfect.
Yeah. Yep. So it is telling there are total 21st, there are 19 transactions done, and this is the total, or this is the average. You can add the same thing amount, and this is the sum of all the transactions. So you remember in the year original, this total 3309,281, right?
Correct.
So that's here 3309,281.
Yep.
So the same thing you're redoing, but again, value-wise, your first you used, and again, if you can reshuffle, maybe if you want the count to be first. So number of transactions by that customer in last 3 years is 19 here. Average is 174. So this multiplied by this should give you the sum, or the actual sum is that sum. So this is one you did. And if you want to separate it based on the year, right? So go to date and add this filter. Yeah. And this is a funny thing Excel will do. We will fix that. Don't worry. At the moment, let's keep it as way. So by default, since there are multiple years and date, Excel is doing its best to segregating. Yeah. So the first layer is year. So you see the first layer is 2021, 2022. And if there are some guys who are doing for all 4 years, so high level is year, then quarters, 3 months, then months and date. If you think quarter is overkill, do you think quarter is overkill? Take it out.
Yeah, I probably don't need quarter.
Yeah, so just drag it out. Quarter is gone. Then months, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I say this one, make this one, yeah. So you see, there are only 3 March, July, September for this guy, 4 cars in 2021. In 2022, there are March, July, September, and oh, sorry, my bad. 2021, same March, July, September. 2022, only September, and 2023, February, March, October. Or you can just right click, and I think there is an option, say expand all or collapse all. You can do that. Or do you think month is also overkill? You want to go on daily basis, or you want to keep it on monthly basis?
I'm actually, the month actually makes me curious, because now I might be able to look at months and see if I see patterns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly.
Patterns
You're
of
right.
how
You're
often
right. Yeah, you are right. And second thing is you can sort these also. Again, these are I think this is still following this list. So I think there is an option we can say collapse all. Let's see. Yeah, expand all or collapse all. So if you say collapse, I think it's going to collapse only one. So maybe let's go all the way from top to bottom and say collapse all. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's see what it did. Oh yeah, okay, now you have the names. Perfect. Right. So now if you are looking into average, if you want to see highest average, just go over here, sort, yeah, here is your sort function. So largest to smallest. So this is your, largest average. So, and or maybe you want to set amount, the total amount sales. Maybe let's go. Average might be high or low. Oh, sorry, I did opposite. So I'm looking for largest to smallest. Okay, so your highest sales were done for this guy, finders, seekers.
Yep.
And if you want to go into detail, yeah,
we've done a lot with them.
A lot of them. Yeah. So this is exactly. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you sorted this, and for that, average is also high. Total count for all 4 years is 569 transactions. And again, if you want to add, like these are dollars, right? So if you want to add, right click here, or maybe just go to home and say add this dollar sign. If it is adding, if the decimal is not making sense, make it smaller so that easy to read.
Yeah.
And or maybe if you want to see highest count, largest. So Mo Bethas had the highest, Revere Health had the second highest, RNR had third one. These are your top 3 count. Yeah.
And that's surprising.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my own data. I'm like, wow.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And believe me, this is just start. If you want me to run over lots of more analysis, we can. Yeah, I mean, if you are wanting to. But at this point,
one of my next questions was, at what point can I take this data set and then put it into Tableau?
Oh, good question. So let's see. Hey, in this state, this level of cleaning is ready to go in Tableau.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure, I mean, that cleaning we did, right? We had lots of blanks here, because blanks, I mean, I'm not a fan of blanks as long as there is a good reason. And I think there are only 6 somewhere over here. So I don't think that's a problem at all.
Okay.
So in this state, it is ready to be loaded in Tableau.
Okay. So once it's all cleaned up, as I can upload it as the pivot table, that's okay. Or do you have
to... For Tableau, oh, sorry, good question. No, it should be a raw data. Pivot table is your analyzed data.
Okay, that was one of my questions. Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, it's same Tableau based on what sheets you make. Yeah, look, you do a lots of KPI. Yeah. And in
because fact, showing like that data of the number of products versus who's moving the most products, but who's actually moving the most in dollars and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. All the top KPIs can be these numbers, right? I mean, highest count, say, or maybe, if you go down, there will be total number of counts, right? Or you can do per year, what is the count? And you see the total number of counts in this case is 37,000, and total amount is 17 million. And the average amount is 462. And you can segregate based on year. You can segregate based on the top 5 of your customers. The top 5, and again, if you're looking for top 5, while referencing top 5 sale amount, these should be a top 5. Top 5 count amount, Yeah, you just sort it based on the count. Top 5 average amount. Yeah, you can have those as KPIs. So that you can keep those as KPIs. But good question about loading. This state of data is ready to be loaded in Tableau.
Okay.
Yeah, and with Tableau, man, I can come up with lot more ideas. I mean, yeah. So it depends upon what you want to see. So before starting anything with Tableau, all I will recommend is use a sheet of paper or your board you have in your office. Draw a rectangle and try to like manually put in what are the KPIs you would put on your Tableau. First, talk with your team. What makes sense, what kind of analysis makes sense, and then start building your Tableau, or else you will be wasting a lot of time. And it will be all be unnecessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of creating the KPIs and
first,
what visualizations you want to see.
So. Yeah, first it should be on a paper or an actual blackboard, or that glass board with your team. And you will be going back and forth with your some of the team members might be looking for sales, some of you might be looking for finance, third guy might be looking for qualities, transaction, number of counts, high making, low making, or something like that. Get everybody's input and then come up with the content of the Tableau. And you mentioned QuickBook, right?
Yeah, that's where this data came from. It's just
QuickBooks. See, let's say QICK. Oh, hey man, in fact, you can directly connect. You need to have data engineer, or you can yourself Google it. How to connect
the APIs or the
APIs, exactly. And just get the right pipeline or right channel, whatever they call. So API, you can be, you don't even have to but again, those bad points are there, right? But again, if you use the right channel and right API, this server, this connectivity API will send the good data only. Awesome. Yeah, I think if it is so small thing, I would definitely watch some YouTube videos or some tutorials. You can easily get an answer. But again, Tableau can.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's awesome. I remember you had showed us that. From Google.
Google Drive.
Things like that, because we do lots of Google too. But
yes. Yeah.
I believe it could connect to Microsoft. I think directly to Microsoft. So
yeah. Here, other idea is, do you really want to spend $960 for Tableau license per year, the desktop? Because once you're not a student, only Tableau Public is free for you, so you can use Tableau Public. It has limited features. Other part is, if you have Microsoft 365 license, which everybody has, you can use Power BI.
Okay.
Yeah, and Power BI is free forever as long as you have 365.
Yeah, I probably would buy the
okay.
Because I'm familiar with it now. But
okay, yeah.
Here, I've been trying to practice it so I don't lose my
exactly.
What I've been trying to learn.
Here, other idea is, I am myself developing a Power BI class, 2400. I'm offering it in the fall. Same. Yeah,
I might take that as I'm going to see if that can be an elective for me. I'll have to look.
Okay, yeah. And other thing is, like, I'm also offering big data class, and I'll be using Power BI for big data, because big data is the future. With AI, the amount of data is being generated, the normal data you are seeing will be a big data of the future, because there is a lot of metadata. Metadata is, whatever data you are having here on the file, it will be data of that data.
Right.
Yeah. So
I agree with that. I'm going to look at that.
Yeah. So if you're still enrolled, if you're interested, because Power, when we framed this class, planned for this class, Tableau was definitely high. Power BI was being developed, but now market share, 33% market share of all the professionals using is Tableau, and 35% is Power BI. Advantage of Power BI is it can be integrated with any Microsoft apps, and that BI in Power BI stands for business intelligence. So you add business intelligence by default. So you can do a regression analysis. You can make a prediction of the customers who are buying high, how will be their pattern based on this monthly thing, which one they expect the highest order. You can see in January this year only one, but you see there are suddenly 208, then suddenly 94, then suddenly 374, and then again coming back and so on. Looks like during September to November were highest order. December maybe it was holiday, but you will expect holiday season more betas will sell more.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, something like that. But again, January was flat, and let's see the same thing for 2024. Oh no, I think this was beginning.
Yeah, we just started with them.
Yeah, you just started, and then as things went on, it went. Yeah, maybe December holiday time went low, but again in January suddenly pick up, or maybe the payments were done. Maybe it was used year, but payments were done in January, something like that. But again, after since then, so you can add that predict like yeah, here you can use 3-month average, 5-month average, and add that component. And Power BI will display based on that whatever regression, recent 3-month regression or 6-month regression, and will make those predictions. So that BI component is by default added in Power BI.
Cool.
But again, as of this, I think this much should be sufficient as of now. If you want me to explain few more things, pivot charts, and lot more, we can do it, and add slicers. Have you used slicers?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. So you can do the same thing here also. And again,
yeah,
maybe pick top 10, top 50 or whatever you have, and do a lot more analysis. You see, I think you are total. Yeah, you are right. 1500 some. Yeah, 1510 minus 1. So 1509 customers at least listed over here. Or sorry, it's not 1509. Or maybe. Something like that. But yeah, so these are the list. Yeah. So hey, what do you think? As of now, is this sufficient, or you want me to do some more?
This is perfect.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, if you could save this and send it to me.
Yeah. Send it to.
I'm actually gonna watch the video and redo it.
Okay. Yeah.
But just to have a backup, if you could send that to me.
Yeah. Doing it right now. So
awesome. Thank you so much. I really.
Oh, anytime. Yeah. Let me know. I mean, hey man, this is based on the thought process I was going through, and what I have explained. Maybe I have only explained you 20% of what my thought process was, but I think for your business case, that's what is needed. So the extra 80% is not so necessary. So maybe I will hold it for now. But if you want, I can explain more. And again, as a business analyst, this is how the approach must be. Don't just assume things and start doing things randomly. Discuss with your team and take the next step after everything looks right.
Right.
Yeah,
definitely I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And then
if
they have other questions for me that I'm not sure how to answer or analyze, then if you're open to a few more questions, that'd be great.
Sure. Anytime. Yeah. So perfect. Are we good to disconnect now, conclude now?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey,
really.
Yeah, anytime. Hey, can you confirm if you received that file, and is that the right exact file?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, just open and see.
Haven't quite got it yet.
No problem. Yeah, it's a file with attachment, so might take a while.
Yeah, it might take just a minute.
Sure. Hey, and remind me, were you in my this spring semester or fall semester in my class?
I was in this last spring.
Spring. Okay, awesome. Yeah, good to know. Sure.
Yeah, and the data, I can't remember the name of it.
Was it 4350 or was it 2400?
It was one where we went over Tableau and
lots of Tableau, right? I mean, from
it was data visualizations.
Okay, and business intelligence. Okay, got it.
Yeah. No, I just want to say it was a great class.
Yeah,
definitely been one of my top.
Hey, you must take the same in the fall, because I am adding AI.
Yes.
Yeah, prompt in Excel. So one of the assignment will be AI. So link it to the AI modules, and
it was the 4350 was
4350. Yeah. The AI wasn't there in the spring, so I couldn't. But I'm very close on top, and have myself been trained for it. So in the fall, I'm adding that AI part. Maybe cool. I can share that as assignment to you, and you can do it independently. Doesn't have to be a class.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for to do. I'm trying to take classes that may not need, but I want to learn. So
yeah. So if you are seriously looking for that elective part, Power BI is a no-brainer. And if you want, even big data is the next generation thing. And again, within big data, I'm doing this in collaboration with the computer science professor, Craig Bell. He's an full-time employee of Adobe. And first half, he'll be teaching all the business students how to create a database. And you don't have to be, the best part is you don't have to be a data science graduate for understanding the database. He'll be doing his way, and everybody will understand. And until middle of the semester, you'll be creating your own database and dummy data. So suppose there is a university of 45,000 students. So fake names, like dummy names, dummy social security numbers, dummy grades, dummy performances, and so on. And then I'll be using that big data, which is million row or 2 million row, to process it using Power BI.
That sounds great.
Yeah. So it kind of, you'll be planning the database system and also using it. So you'll be looking from both ends. Oftentimes
Cool.
what I taught, or usually classes are taught, is something like, you get the data from a database and you start processing it. Okay. But if your database planning isn't done correctly, lot of extras will be there, and maybe maybe some part of the data is, and that's a real problem industry is facing. That's the reason why we designed this class.
Right.
Yeah. So if you want, I can email you that. And based on whatever your preferences are, you can take.
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, you can send me an email. That sounds great.
Sure, we'll do so.
I haven't got the email yet, which I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe let me see. Maybe it's in my outbox. And like I said, once the Teams call is going on, computer slows down. And if it is being recorded, it slows down even further. So let's see. Looks, outbox is still going. This is no, this is somebody else. So looks like for your email is gone. Yeah, Taylor McNeil. Hey, maybe email me and just say got it. Yeah, later on whenever you get it.
Yeah, it might take a minute, but I'll reply.
Yeah. Perfect.
I mean, I'm not worried if I don't get it for some reason. I'll let you know.
Yeah, email me. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Taylor, and wish you very good luck with this utilization of the skills you have learned. And I'm